Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Smash JT. In this episode, we're going to talk about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate coming out for the Nintendo Switch and my first impressions, having the opportunity to play it at San Diego Comic-Con 2018, what I liked about it, what I didn't like so much about it, and something that could severely impact the longevity of the sales if it doesn't get fixed by Nintendo right now. Smash JT. Alright, so let's get this out of the way right off the bat. I already have Smash Ultimate pre-ordered. I'm a huge fan of the series. I'm going to disclose all my bias off the start here. I am looking forward to this game like no other. I'm sure a ton of people feel me on this, but for those of you who are on the fence and you're not sure if this is a game you want to dive into or not right off the bat, let me tell you about what I thought. When I first played this in the Nintendo Lounge at the Marriott in San Diego downtown, I played it with 3 other players in tournament mode. Whoever won would move on to the next round, but that's not important. As far as actually playing the game and what it felt like Smash Brothers. It was a lot of fun. To be honest, I mean, it was really hard to distinguish it from Smash Brothers on the Wii U or even the most popular one, Melee on GameCube. This game seemed to have it all. Every character that's ever been in any Smash Brothers ever. Tons of new game modes, awesome level designs, so many great graphics, sounds, everything seemed perfect about it when you just looked at it without picking up the controller. Then I started playing it, and it was a little bit rusty. It's been a while since I played it, but playing Smash Brothers is like riding a bike. You just get used to it after a while because you remember the controls, and it's fairly similar from game to game with the analog sticks and the Smash controls. The problem I had with this game was it felt like there was too much going on the screen at once, especially when it was hectic 4-player battles. The screen seemed way too zoomed in. There were so many stage obstacles to overcome, so many items that were falling. It was just pure crazy hecticness, and that's not necessarily a bad thing if that's what you're looking for. But the speed of the game just felt ramped up. Maybe that's because the camera was super zoomed in. I'm not really sure why, but it just felt like it was a much faster pace than any other Smash Brothers games I had ever played in the past. That's not my biggest issue with it though. I had a severe problem trying to locate my character when explosions and craziness started happening. There'd be light flashes, there'd be bangs and booms all over the screen, so many items being thrown, so many stage obstacles exploding or doing their thing at the same time, and you would lose where your character was. And I'd never really had that issue on any other Smash Brothers game that I've ever played in the past. This was the first time I consistently kept losing where my character was. I didn't know whether to press left or right to bring them back towards the stage because so much was happening all at once. It would just explode and I'd be, oh, where's my character? Where is he? Up, there he is. Okay, too late. They died. That is a problem. The camera seems super zoomed in, and because it's so close, when you're fighting and the action's so fast paced, they explode your character far away, and you don't see the trail of where they go because the explosion's so big that you just disappear, and then it takes too long to find yourself, gather yourself, jump back to the stage to survive. This is something that I never even thought possible as a problem with the Smash Brothers series, because in all the other games, if you go back especially to the Nintendo 64 version, it was a far slower pace. The explosions were far less of half the screen every time it exploded. But this game just seemed over the top on a lot of the items and explosions and stage obstacles. And that's my big concern going forward with it. Not something that Nintendo can't fix with an update. I wonder if they're going to fix it though. If they're going to get complaints about it. If I'm overreacting from a first impressions playing it for what amounted to be about an hour total throughout the day. And it kept happening to me. And it's something that I'd never felt before in Smash Brothers games. And that's kind of a big deal, because if you can't find yourself after an explosion, you're gonna die a lot more than you should be dying. And it's like an added level of difficulty that shouldn't be there. It's almost not fair, because if you do luckily see where your character shoots off to, then you save yourself. But if you don't, you die. And I don't like that aspect to it. It's like another degree of randomness added on to what's already seems to be more randomness added into the battlefield with so many items, so much variety, so much to try to figure out. Is it that the game has gotten too big for itself? I never thought I'd actually say that, but it kind of felt that way. Again, first impressions. Maybe it just takes longer to gather it all, to get it all in your head and figure it all out. Maybe you need to spend far more time with the game to get used to it. But off the bat, first impressions looking at this, it's a lot to take in. And it made me just want to play Melee again. And that's not a good feeling if I want to learn a new Smash Brothers game. The only thing that I'm excited about now with Smash Ultimate is it's going to be online play. But we already had that with the Wii U, and it was for free. So now we're looking at Smash Ultimate with more characters, in fact all the characters, like I said, from any Smash Brothers ever created, with online play, but you have to pay for it now. So it's almost like a downgrade from what it used to be. Why am I complaining about Smash Ultimate? I can't believe I'm even making this video. It's a great game. I have some concerns with it. They're legitimate. I'd be doing you guys a disservice if I didn't present this information to you, which is why I'm making the video. Even though I know it's going to be a fun game, even though I know once I spend more time with it, I probably won't have these same concerns. But I wanted to let you guys know how I felt about the game, playing it for about an hour. It's a lot of fun, but it's not perfect. Anyways, let me know down in the comments, do you have any concerns about what I'm saying here? Or do you feel like I'm just blowing smoke and the game's going to be great regardless? I'd be interested to hear your take on that. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. As always, the Smash JT channel is brought to us by you generous Patreons out there. If you're interested in joining them, hit the Patreon link below. You can donate as little as $1 a month. Everything makes a gigantic difference. If you enjoy the content I'm making here, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and hit the bell for notifications. And again, thank you so much for watching.